Imagine the day. He walks in just like he always does, the keys in one hand, pressure in the other, and you ask him, "Hey, how you doing?" And he smiles. And what does he say? Hey, I'm good. It's all good. But behind that smile, he's starving. Not for food, not for praise, not even for rest, but for something that's harder to really name. He's starving to not have to pretend for a single moment longer. Sometimes strength becomes a costume. You might know the person. He's the one people call when things fall apart, the one who keeps the bills paid, the schedule tight, the roof from caving in, food on the table. And yet, every time he saves the day, he loses just a little bit more of himself. Because being strong isn't just his role, it's now become his identity, his currency, or dare I say his cage. He's no longer seen as a person, he's seen as this solution. And when you are only valued for what you do, you forget that you're still allowed to just be. I want to talk to you for a moment about numbness in men. Dr. Niobe Way's research shows that boys start with deep emotional connections until culture shames the softness out of them. And by adulthood, many men lose the ability to even name what it is that they're feeling. And if that man can't express sadness without being seen as weak, what he'll do is he'll turn sadness into silence, says Dr. Jason Wilson. What looks like calm might be a collapse, and what sounds like "I'm fine" might be code for him saying "I'm invisible." And the male nervous system often masks distress with stillness. If you run into a man that's going through this, he's not okay. He's just trained himself not to show any emotions or how he's feeling or what's going on in his life. And it becomes this black hole of silent expectation. Here's what no one says about being a man. It often means giving more than you're allowed to ask for. So in most of his relationships, he's praised for sacrifice, but shamed whenever he needs support. He's admired when he can provide, but he's mocked whenever he gets to a place where he says, "I'm just empty." And he's expected to carry everyone, but when he breaks down, there's no one for him to call. So he starts disappearing piece by piece, emotionally. He's tapped out spiritually, and sometimes even physically. There's this silence that just looms over the home. And if you want to know what a starving man looks like, I want you to watch for these signs. He's angry more often than normal, but never at the right thing. Or does he disappear into work and hobbies or silence? Or does he avoid connection, not because he doesn't crave it, but because he can't risk being misunderstood again? I want you to know his silence isn't peace, it's protest. His distance isn't just detachment from things, it's because it's depletion, Dr. Gabor Mate says. He's depleted. So he's not pulling away because he doesn't care. He's pulling away because no one has checked on the man who carries the world. And all of that weight is weighing down on him in such a way that all you get is silence. But it's not too late. If you love a man, don't just praise his strength, but protect his softness. Don't just notice what he carries. Ask him, what is this costing? Because behind every strong man is a boy who was taught that their value equals performance and that his needs are secondary to everyone else's. So I want you to go up to that brother and tell him he is more than what he produces. Remind him he's more than who he protects and what he brings to the table. And for once, let him lay his head down and rest without guilt. If you want some quotes to take away, write these down. He's not okay. He's just disciplined in hiding it. Don't mistake his silence for strength, because some men are screaming inwardly in the silence. And every strong man is just one honest conversation away from falling apart. He's not distant. He's not silent. He's depleted. Strength got him here, but softness is the thing that's going to keep him alive. So if you are, or if you love a man who carries more than he confesses, send this to someone who needs to know that being strong shouldn't mean being alone. I want you to go ahead and subscribe to The Pain Project, where we decode the silence, we honor the burden, and we tell the truth about what men are really going through. Because surviving is not the same as healing, and strength should never cost your soul. Join us.